So I've come to realize that I am fairly old school. So being stuck in this modern dating world sucks. Now believe me, I am independent and I believe in equality, but I also love chivalry and romance. So to ease my mind and to see if there were other people out there who thought exactly the way I did a couple Instagram polls last week, and the results were actually pretty interesting. Here are the 3 things I want to talk about today. Opening the door, walking your date to their car, and chatting on the phone before your first date.
I cut my toenails earlier today, so they might be kind of sharp.
Oh.
I am hugging you from behind.
Your breath smells like onions.
Tell me about your day.
I'm not getting along with a female friend.
I've been told by several men on dates that they don't do these things anymore because they've been yelled at by a woman in the past for doing just that. Number 1, who the hell is this woman? And number 2, it shouldn't be about just impressing your date. These are common manners. I open doors for absolutely everybody because I was raised to be considerate of others.
I don't go out on dates with guys who don't open the door for me.
Really?
Really?
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Now I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and assume that most people that are opening the door for you are not trying to get into your pants, and they're certainly not trying to tell you that you're too weak to open that door for yourself. They're just being nice. I mean, they could be trying to get into your pants, but that's like 1% of the population. Like 5% of the population. So please don't let one woman ruin it for the rest of us who actually appreciate good manners.
I can do it myself.
The poll I took about walking your date back to their car actually took me by surprise because 100% of the people that voted yes, they usually walk their date back to the car, or for women, they would like their date to walk them back to their car. I've been on plenty of dates where they didn't walk me back to my car. They didn't know if I was walking, driving, taking the subway, they didn't even ask. However, I do think that this is super cute. Whether or not you plan on seeing this person again, it shows that you either care about their safety, you're just having fun and want an extra 5 minutes with them, or maybe the conversation is going really well and you don't want that to end. I do this sort of thing for my friends all the time. Now, if you walk them back to their car, write their license plate number down, and then dry hump their leg before saying goodbye,
Oh, yeah, look at me in the eye. Oh, you like that?
What are you?
Oh!
that would be a problem. When I asked people about chatting on the phone before the first date, 92% of people said they did, and 8% of people said they didn't. This again blew my mind because I could literally count on one hand the amount of times I've chatted with someone on the phone before a first date. But don't get me wrong, I am totally for a phone chat. The few times that I did it, I actually canceled the first date on a couple of those guys because we had nothing in common. And you know what? That saved me sitting across the table for 6 hours, staring at that guy being totally bored out of my mind. So bored. And in those other circumstances, it completely pumped me up for our first date because we got along so well.
I'm so excited, I just can't hide it.
We have become so accustomed to texting literally everything that I think we've kind of lost the art of a good conversation. Think about it. Chatting on the phone is going to make you feel more comfortable before that first meeting. It's also a good indicator on how that date is going to go. If there's pure silence on the phone and you have nothing to talk about, chances are it's going to be the same thing in person. But if you're there laughing your asses off, well, that's great. You have something to look forward to. So basically, I was terrified that the current dating world was literally turning us into these soulless robots. But I actually learned from you guys that that's not the case. A lot of us are out there wanting similar things, and we're willing to put our best selves forward in order to find those things. Unless you lied. You totally lied, didn't you? Because it was anonymous, you didn't have to lie. Were you wanting people to think they were a good person and you're just not a good person at all? You better not have put yes in that poll and then you've never walked somebody to their damn car ever. Oh my god, now I gotta take the polls all over again. New polls next week, people.